So guess what? I'm turning 27 in about a month. Yay! But as someone who is deathly afraid of death, I am not that excited about my 27th birthday. I'm actually just panicking, and I know I'm not turning 99 years old, but I'm allowed to panic, okay? I'm allowed to feel how I feel. I'm afraid. It makes me anxious to age, even though I know aging makes you wiser, stronger sometimes. Through my eyes, I just feel like there's not enough time to live the life I've always wanted and to do all the things that I want to do. Also, with the new year around the corner, I'm just like, okay, I need to set goals. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to have resolutions. And I'm not going to be making resolutions this year, but I am going to be setting intentions because of this fear. This fear of not accomplishing my goals in the span of my lifetime. We'll get into my intentions in a bit. What I know about age is that not only do you gain knowledge and wisdom, but you also gain wrinkles and weight. According to Inside Tracker, you gain 2 pounds per year as you get older. And according to userin.com, at the age of 25 is when you're really gonna start to see those wrinkles. And trust me, I already see this, plus tons and tons of silver strands coming out of the top of my head. So here are my top 3 reasons why I'm afraid of death and aging and getting older and all that. 1, I'm completely afraid to lose my damn mind. My great grandma had Alzheimer's, and let me just say, I feel like it could run in the family. I've always said I have a bad memory. I don't think I actually have a bad memory, but I tell myself I have a bad memory, which is probably a bad habit. Anyways, ever since I knew that my grandma had Alzheimer's, I was really afraid of forgetting things. I'm afraid of reaching a point in my life where I can't take care of myself. I don't remember people. I don't remember things. I don't remember my memories. And for some reason, like, that's a huge thing to me. I want to be able to remember my life. The next thing is not being able to go to the places that I've always wanted to go to in my lifetime. Travel is hard for me because I have a hard time with like the travel part of travel, not like once you get there, but the travel part of travel. Travel is really important to me as much as I'm not a traveler. Like, I am totally a homebody. I love being at home, but there are things and places that I've always wanted to see, and not being able to do that before I die really terrifies me. And I know I have a long time to live. Like I said, I'm turning 27, not 99, but for some reason, it's a fear of mine. And the third thing is not achieving my goals before the inevitable death. So here's what we need to do. Well, I don't know why I'm saying we, I meant I. Here's what I need to do. With it being a new year, I'm not going to set goals that I have to achieve or resolutions to change my life, because I don't think I need to do that, but I'm going to set intentions this year. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing everything with intention to achieve these long-term goals. I've always focused on small goals and things that I could achieve in 1 year, where I'm trying to look at the bigger picture this time. I want to look at things that I want to achieve in 5 years and start taking the steps to doing them now. Or, like I said, thinking off into my death and making sure that I've done everything I've wanted to do before I reach that. The first thing that I mentioned was my memory. And one thing that I really need to do is focus on strengthening my memory, strengthening my mind, and taking very good care of it. I have been trying to read a lot, and I think that is a step towards this goal. I have set an intention to read 24 books this year, which is 2 books a month. I feel like that's manageable. I feel like that's possible. I can do that. The last few months, I've already read 5 books, and that was my goal for the end of the year, and I accomplished it, and I think that I can do this going into 2022. The next thing on my list was going to the places that I've always wanted to go to, so travel. I think I've done a good job the past few years at going to places, but I need to be more intentional about it. I feel like I've just happened to go to all the places I've been. I haven't ever made a plan and like gone to a place. I've never like decided I'm gonna go on a trip and like plan this whole trip besides like one. So anyways, what I wanna do is intentionally create a trip that I want to go on and intentionally go to a new place every month. Now, this is not meaning a new place outside of the country every month, but like even just around my city, a new place every single month. And then also plan a real trip for maybe the end of the year, something like that. Something that's manageable, that's doable, that's affordable, but a place that I've always wanted to see and not just let it slide into my life. I feel like everywhere I've always gone, someone else has made it happen. Hawaii, my friend was like, let's go to Hawaii. It was her trip. Nashville, it was their trip. They kind of like wanted to do it. Even my road trip with my sister, like she's the one that planned it. And I feel like I've never intentionally been like, I want to go here, so I'm going to make it happen. Now, the last thing is a big one, which was achieving my goals before I die. This is kind of a tricky one because it's who knows when I'm going to die, first of all. And second, I can't do this all in 1 year, but I can strive towards accomplishing some of them. And I recently just got a journal that I am going to start intentionally writing down what I can do to slowly reach my goals. I feel like one thing that I have done wrong for so long is in the process of reaching my goals, I've looked at the end result and not really thought the process through. Like, what can I do today to get to that end result? Sometimes it works out and I reach my end result, but I think I need to be more intentional and thoughtful through the process. This year, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna think, what is a step that I can do every single day to get to this bigger accomplishment? I also really need to start planning, budgeting, and holding myself accountable so that I can reach certain goals. So anyways, as I've mentioned, turning 27 is a weird time for me. I definitely feel like I've already passed my like fun 20s years, and now I'm trying to think, okay, I am approaching 30, like where should I be at this point in my life? Not that you have to be at any certain point, but just for myself and what I want, what do I want when I do get to 30, and how can I make that happen now and start working towards that? I'm also afraid of losing like my youth. I feel like I've had such a fun life. High school was such a great time for me. College was so much fun. Just being in my 20s has been an incredible time. And I know a lot of people have told me, oh, when you reach 30s, it's gonna be so incredible. And then my mom's told me, oh, when I reach 40, it was so incredible. And then when she reached 50, she's like, oh, it's so incredible. And so I know that it keeps getting better. But I think having an unknown is hard. Seeing certain things like those wrinkles and those gray hairs, it freaks me out, even though it is a sign of like my maturity and my wisdom and like everything I've learned in my 27 years of life. And it should be something that I'm proud of, all of my accomplishments to this point. But I think it's hard to like accept that age doesn't have to define you or hold you back from having a youthful soul and having fun. So that's something I'm kind of learning and adjusting to and trying to like accept as I get older. Another little thing is like, what do I wear? I feel like I'm constantly dressing a certain way and then thinking, oh no, I need to dress a little more mature. Like, I don't know, little things like that. But to wrap up this video, Happy New Year to you. I'm hoping this next year I can really accept that age doesn't have to be a scary thing and that I will accomplish things before I die, hopefully. And that I'll be able to do things that I've always wanted to do and accomplish the goals that I have set for myself. I wish the same for you. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments down below. What are your feelings towards like age, and what age are you? What goals do you want to set? What are you aspiring to do? And what have you accomplished? Because we should be proud of our accomplishments as well. Again, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in this one right here. Bye.